at midnight. Ryan slowly opened her eyes, hearing raining sound outside. She felt she's hugging someone. She hurriedly opened her eyes. She saw she's sleeping in his embrace. Her face is in the crook of his neck and hand on his chest. She gulped. She sat up slowly and looked at his sleeping figure. Her hand went inside his dark hairs. She's caressing his hairs with a small smile on her lips. Why am I? He bring me here. Her eyes fell on the window. It's raining outside, which made her more happy. She slowly stood up and drank some water, then went near the window watching rain. She sighed and watching raining outside. Suddenly she felt someone's arm wrapping around her waist. She knows whose arm it is. Taeyong. Why did you wake up, sweetheart? Kiss her cheek. Why? I was just Taeyong. You were watching raining, rubbing his nose on her neck. Ryan closed her eyes, feeling his warm embrace. Ryan, Taeyong. Ryan, I want to see you, Taeyong, but I'm not beautiful. Kissing her cheek with the back of his hand. Ryan slowly turned around and looked at him and held his hand. Ryan, I love you, Taeyong, kissed his hand. And I don't care if you were beautiful or not, staring at him. Taeyong smashed his lips on her, kissed her while she kissed him back. Taeyong broke the kiss and hugged her tightly while she hugged him with her head resting on his chest. Taeyong mine, this is what I wanted. Now you are mine. You love me. You can't escape from me. You belongs to this devil. Taeyong mine, your devil. Ryan broke the hug and nervously asked him, Ryan, do you love me, Taeyong? Taeyong, love is not my thing, kissing her cheek. Ryan felt pain in her heart. Taeyong, but I want you to love me endlessly. And always remember this, your love is only for me. Taeyong came close to her face and whispers, Taeyong, you can't escape now, my little girl. You love me, and my power is your love. Kissed her forehead. Ryan felt happy but also sad. Taeyong held her hand and placed it on his chest. Taeyong, don't be sad, my little darling. You are the only woman who can rule in my heart. Ryan smiled shyly while biting her lips. Taeyong pulled her closer and her body pressed on his body. Taeyong, you can't bite them. They only belongs to me. Ryan mine. I can't even see his face. How did he saw I was biting my lips? Taeyong, shh, don't think too much. It's useless. Ryan's eyes got widened. Ryan, how do you know what I was thinking? Taeyong just chuckled. Taeyong pushed her on the bed and hovers over her and pinned her hands beside her both sides of her head. Taeyong, didn't I say it before? Don't ask me any question. Staring at her dangerously. Ryan gulped and whined. I'm sorry, Taeyong. I don't want sorry. I want something else. Brushing his nose on her face. Ryan understood what did he mean. She slowly smiled at him and he placed his lips on her, kissed her passionately, and she kissed him back. She pulled him closer by his neck. Their kiss became rough and his hands roaming around her body. She broke the kiss and when he grabbed her, his lips went down to her neck. Kissing, sucking, biting, doing whatever he wanted to. And Ryan is his doll. Let him do whatever he wanted to do with her. Timescape. Wine slowly opened her eyes when the morning light fell on her face, but what she saw next made her heart skip a beat. Taeyang sleeping beside her while hugging her, and she's hugging him back. She looked at his face, and when she saw his face, her breath stopped for a moment. Unknowingly, her hand touching her face, and just one word came out of her mouth. Wine, beautiful, stroking his cheek. Her fingers went inside his dark hair, caressing his scalp. She slowly held his head and placed it on her chest, hugging him tightly while caressing his hair softly. Wine point of view. He's in my arms. I feel peace now. His manly scent make me calm. His magical touch make me forget everything in this world. His every word gave me shiver in my entire body. His intense gaze make me fall on my knees in front of him. He says I'm his doll. Yes, I'm his doll. Wine was thinking about him, but she felt he pressed his face in her chest and his hands wrapped around her waist. Wine gasped and stopped caressing his hairs. Taeyang, why did you stop? Deep voice. Wine gulped and again started caressing his hairs. Taeyang, wiggling more onto her chest. Wine, Taeyang, Wine, tell me something about you. Who are you? Your family. I don't know anything about you. Taeyang's eyes became dark. Taeyang, you don't have to know anything about me. Just know this, I'm not a good person. And you can't escape from me. Your everything is mine. Kissed her covered chest. Wine got little bit of scared. Taeyang, do you understand? Wine just nervously nodded her head. Taeyang, I want words, sweetheart. Wine, yes. Taeyang, that's good. Timescape at university. Wine just continuously smiling, which make her friend confused. Zia, Wine. Wine just thinking something while shy smile on her face. Zia, Wine. Wine flinch and look around. Zia, here is me. Wine, what? Why did you shout? Zia, what happened to you, huh? You were just smiling like an idiot and blushing. Are you in love? Wine bit her lips trying not to smile. Zia, tell me now. Wine sighed and told her everything except their intimate moments. Zia placed her palm on her lip. Zia, why didn't you tell me before? Wine, it just I wasn't sure about my feelings for him, but now I'm 100% sure about my feelings. Wine came outside and saw one black car waiting for her. She smiled thinking about him. Flashback. Taeyang, you will live here from now on. Staring at her. Wine, but Taeyang, no birds. I let you live there because that time you didn't have any feelings for me, but now you love me, so you have to stay here in this mansion. Wine, but what about you? You will just come here every Saturday playing with his shirt button. Taeyang held her hand and kissed it. Taeyang, do you want me to live with you? Staring at her, Wine looked into his eyes. Wine, yes, for forever. Taeyang staring at her while caressing her cheek, and within a second, he kissed her and she kissed him back. Present. Wine's lips never leaves smile when she think about him, but she saw one old lady staring at her and gestured her to go close to her. Wine thought maybe she needs some help, so she went close to her. Wine, what happened to you? Do you need something? Old lady, I just wanted to warn you. With whom you were living, he's not a good person. He's very dangerous. He's just using you for his own benefit. He will kill you one day. Wine got scared seeing her creepy smile. Wine, Who are you? How can you say that? Old lady, I know everything. Wine just left without saying anything, but she heard that old lady shouting from behind. Old lady, he will kill you. Wine placed her both hands on her ear and started running. She came close to the car and held it while breathing heavily. Wine, she's just lying. No, she's crazy. Good. What happened, ma'am? Are you okay? Wine wiped her face and looked at him. Wine, don't worry, I'm fine. She get inside the car. Don't think too much, Wine. She was just lying. Besides, she looks like a crazy person. How does she knows me? And Taeyang. Wait, she didn't tell about Taeyang. She just said that man. She didn't mention anyone's name. Stop overthinking, Wine. Wine sighed and looked outside. Meanwhile, Taeyang, my Wine, closed eyes and his backside resting on the large sofa. Josh, master, he's here. Taeyang opened his eyes. Taeyang, let him come inside. Master, Taeyang, tell me what is it, Polar? Polar, there is a good news. Now no one can do black magic on you. Taeyang started laughing. Taeyang, now I will show them with whom they played with, laughing like a maniac.